Good morning. Dithing around with my marketing and my machine. I'll just give you all a chance to come on while I switch this off. How is everybody this fine day? Yeah, I've been having such a ball with this machine of mine. It is just so fascinating. And yeah, it's one of these things, it works on a very subtle level. So you're never entirely sure whether you'd be feeling better anyway, or you just are feeling better because you've been giving yourself all these treatments. Morning, Craig, how you doing? So yeah, just a quick breathing exercise. Morning, Heather, how are you? Let's get, I know I have been a craze ball over the last few weeks, and I think a lot of people have been feeling the same way for various reasons that we are not going to go into. And that's all the more reason to really tribe up, which means get around like-minded people and do the only thing that we can control, which is our breath and our feelings and our emotions and our reactions. And now we're in this time of change, let's face it. And the resistance to the change causes a lot of the suffering. Morning, Nicola. You can't hear me. Can anybody else hear me? They're too far away. Let me see. Can anybody else hear? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Can you hear me now? Can you let me know now, Heather? Is that better? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, good stuff. So remember the main premise. I had this really fascinating treatment last night called Be Activated, which works around the diaphragm and really pressing, it's because we know the diaphragm, is this very, very important, undervalued muscle system that communicates with the brain as we breathe out, breathe in and out. Okay, that's great, guys. Thank you. And if our diaphragm is not loose, and loose isn't even the right word, flexible and toned and fluid, then our breathing is not going to be that. And then also that affects the level of breathing that we can do, which affects how we're feeling, affects the chemistry in the body, and affects how we're feeling, therefore affects what we think, etc. And the problem for most of us, and I know certainly for me, was that the unconscious breathing, the habitual breathing patterns were inadvertently putting me into a fight or flight state, and I'm sure it's the same for you guys. So when we realise that we can really do a lot of, you can basically massage round your rib cage and round about the pelvic bone and really release that tension. There's a fascia that runs underneath the skin that gets knotted, gets trapped emotions in it, gets all sorts of nonsense trapped in it. And when we massage, and you can do it yourself, clearly get somebody else to do it if you're lucky enough to have somebody else to do it, or you can afford to pay somebody. But you can really move your own fascia, particularly right now if you're not doing a lot of movement. And I have not been doing enough movement because I've just not been feeling like it. And so we need to keep the body. You think of the body as this phenomenal energy system, but it needs to be maintained. Just like the car, it needs to be serviced, it needs to be MOT'd, it needs to be attended to if we want it to stay well, if we want the information exchange to flow, really, because that's, the body is light and information at its most basic energy level. It's light and information. And when we hold the past, and when we put a lot of crap into the body through our skin, through our mind, through our mouth, and all these different ways, then the body, the light and information changes, and the body cannot function as well. We slow down, we get tired, and there's a straw that breaks the camel's back. And and so what we're doing with all the protocols and with it, and certainly with the bioresonance as well, is taking the straws off the camel's back. And there are multi reasons why we get sick. And, it's not just the food that you eat. It's not just the thoughts that you think and the feelings and the traumas from the past. It's all of that and beyond. It's how we perceive ourselves in the world, what we believe about ourselves and our power. And then we've also got all the crap that the powers that be have put into our world, via the water, via the food chain, and via the insecticides and all the stuff that they spray, wherever they spray it, is affecting us as well. And it's a bit of a shame. It's annoying enough to have to correct your own lifestyle choices, but there's a lot of stuff that inadvertently that's coming in through our nose, our lungs, into our lungs and into our cells that we just simply don't even know about. And that's not a conspiracy theory. That's just the way it is. There's a lot of crap out there that we are completely out of control with. And that's why our governments and our political leaders need to get their shit together and clean up their act. Healthy humans cannot live on a polluted planet. It's obvious, is it not? So anyway, I digress. Let's breathe. So we're going to slow the breathing down. So breathing in, into that beautiful belly of yours. Give yourself a wee massage around your rib cage and just really allow that belly and the diaphragm to expand beautifully. See it as well. Remember the power of your intention. See that belly beautifully toned and in flow and controlling your emotions and calming your nervous system so that you can tap into peace. Now, Ed Harold talks about the ocean noise. So you can hear the out-breath. Really fill that belly, let all the muscles relax. Remember all the cells in the body, all the microtubules, the strings of this instrument when you hum go into harmony. So whether you just hear, it's like the Ujjayi breath is, although not quite as strong, the Ujjayi breath's a yoga breath where you're really vibrating in here. Yeah, everybody else can hear, Heather. It must be something to do with your phone. If you get your volume up, I hate to state the obvious, but sometimes it can be something obvious. So when you're breathing, just so you can either do it really quietly. So let's try it really quietly this time, really, really gently. Fill that belly up, but do it as quietly and gently. And then just stop breathing. Hold it. Feel. Okay, breathe in again, diaphragm. And do the ocean noise out. And stop. Stop the mind. And this time just do a gentle hum all the time, checking in. What do you like? What feels good to you? We're all different. There is no one size fits all. Find the breath that really makes you feel at peace, takes you down into these beautiful levels of stillness. Breathing in, fill that belly, expand that rib cage. Try the hum. See yourself go into tune and bliss and peace. And change the note of your hum. Where can you feel it vibrate? Expansion. Let's just do the 4-7-8 to finish with. Breathe in, hold, and out. And 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 in, hold, and out. Okay. That's great, Heather. You'll be able to watch it on the replay anyway. Okay. So hopefully that's got you feeling a lot calmer, a little bit more into the relax, restore and repair modes where the body can work its own cellular intelligence. Okay, have a great day and I'll chat to you tomorrow. Ciao.